calling all the lovers out there tonight. Where would I be without weights and pleasures? Where would I be without weights and pleasures? Where would I be without weights and pleasures?
Hello.
What's going on, man?
So he didn't like the show's audio last week.
I thought it sounded great. Obviously, he liked it the best when we did it live or the other day, a couple weeks ago. But he said, I don't know what he's doing with his mic, but he still sounds horrible.
Well, that's why you guys got to move up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me about that.
Yeah?
Yeah. So are you doing it?
Well, not. I have to wait at least a year till my son finishes high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
I know with that. Oh, I know that.
Can we go there yet? Are we going there yet?
Where?
Have you not seen us on the news?
Oh, yeah. Well, we have just as many fires, girl.
Nobody's on the news, dude. There's so
I
many
don't
fires.
Yeah, I don't see you guys on news at all.
Yeah. Nobody knows what's going on in Oregon.
All I heard was like, yeah, that's all I heard was like, oh yeah, Oregon, a little bit of Oregon's on fire too, and that's it. And
yeah, my mom, I texted my mom. I said, hey, and she goes, oh, I'm having a bone density scan. I'll text you later. I said, oh, don't worry about me. And I put fire.
Yeah, I had no idea. The only one I knew, because Newsom said something, they asked him a question, are you going to be afraid with these fires? We're not going to be getting help from Oregon and these other states because they're dealing with their own fires. I was like, what do you mean dealing with their own fires? And then I looked it up. I was like, oh, wow. And inside, showed that picture on Facebook. I was like, damn, that's right there.
Right. Yeah. And did you get, because Cody got evacuated from his apartments.
Yeah, we should have been.
Oh, you should have left, but you didn't?
Yeah, of course not going to leave, man.
I know, that's what all I was thinking is you're going, I've been through this before. You won't take me again. That's what you were doing, right?
Yeah, I was out there. I was out there hosing my roof down. I'm like, if I still have water, I'm fighting in every ash. What are they talking about? And then I'm going to take my neighbor's hoses. Dude, I'm going to have 2 hoses in my hand. 4, setting up sprinkler. You don't I turn on the sprinklers. Yeah. We did everything, dude. Like, and I'm not just gonna say, oh yeah, let my property burn.
Did everybody else evacuate in your neighborhood?
I'd say 97%.
Okay.
Most of the people, us in the strong-blooded Koreans stayed. Like I go out, so like I go out there, like it was an evolution of an evening, dude. On like the first night that it really happened, you know.
Oh yeah, it's like apocalypse. It's like you could hear things blowing up.
Well, Dan, did you have like tweakers already coming to your neighborhood?
There was So there was a white Mercedes kept circling the neighborhood. So what happened is that Tim had come home later, and the lady across the street, her husband came home later, and she came out of the street and she goes, "Hey, that white Mercedes that just came circled by again with the guys outside." She goes, "That guy's been circling," and he looked at her and then he took off. Correct. So they were looking to see in our neighborhood who was leaving.
Gone. Yeah, who was
right.
Right. So in my neighborhood, like I was like, dude, everyone was like taking off, and like I started noticing like when the last couple of families leaving, these black trucks and all different trucks, right? Mm-hmm. But they all had like different tires, like they were like not clean trucks. So I'm going to describe these trucks to you. They were faded black, cracked windshields, okay, and
shouldn't be in the neighborhood trucks.
Yeah, and none of the tires matched. Like between the 4 trucks, dude, like none of they didn't have one set of matching 2 tires that matched, you know, let alone 4. Anyway, so they were like, I'm like, oh shit, I'm not leaving this neighborhood for sure. I didn't want to say anything to my family because, like, you know, but my dad was like, I'm not leaving.
Yeah, I bet. My mother-in-law called me and thought you guys were going to be going to the Hollands.
Yeah, I did have everything packed. I can't lie.
Right.
I can't lie about that. I did pack up because like I'm not taking the risk of losing all the things that I need again.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't care about the money part. It's like, oh, dude, I have to go to the store and like or go on
Yeah.
Amazon or
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
ugh, that's awful. Like,
Yeah, it's
you
the
know?
documents. You have to keep the documents and all that. I'm sitting there going through the house, going, "What? At what point do you stop pulling shit out?"
Were you getting close to being evacuated also, Nancy?
We had we had a level 2. So yeah, so I'm like, what the? And then you're in a panic because if you didn't leave, you should have left right when it started happening, because at this point there was no way out because of traffic.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Right. So now you're screwed. Now you're stuck.
Is it contained yet or what?
Yeah, they have it. They have it contained.
Okay.
And they have it. Yeah, it's a lot safer now. But the problem is that now you have the looters. You have these fucking looters. I mean, fucking just So I
Hey,
went.
Nats, what do you think? Do you think that you want to finish your story, or do you want to answer my question? I'm sorry.
Well, no, I went to lunch. I took the lady across the street to lunch because her husband's a firefighter and he's leaving again. So I wanted to give her a break. So we went to lunch. And so as we're eating lunch, there was 2 policemen across from us. And so I bought their lunch. And so they came over and thanked me. And then they were going to show me pictures.
To subscribe to the show first?
No, I did not. Sorry.
Damn it.
We're in a little bit of a crisis over here. I haven't
Hand him a sticker.
I don't have any stickers because he doesn't give me anything. I've never got those shirts. I don't have I don't have. Yeah, we can't go there. Yeah. So they were going to show me all
everything's my fault.
Well, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry for that, buddy. Go ahead.
No. So, anyways, I forgot where my train of thought was. But I went on lunch, and then I forgot they were going to show me pictures and stuff like that. But I forgot where it was going. Why I was bringing up that story. I wasn't bringing it up to justify that I bought these guys lunch at all.
No.
Not it. There was some. Yeah, but Cy started interrupting me, and
I did. I wanted to know, because I wanted to know if you think like this was people doing it. Like, what was your view on that? Do you think it was like? What are you hearing?
I haven't been hearing everything. I was on the scanner. I'm addicted to the scanner now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's not. But I was so pissed off. I'm sitting in my backyard, and you can see the glow of the fire. And it was just so scary. And you can hear things blowing up, and you can hear things going on. But then you hear the police dealing with
those explosions are people's dreams. Continue.
But people, the police reports are, oh, you got a suicide over here, or you got a domestic violence over here. I'm going, fuck them, let them. Don't even deal with them. And then you hear and then the other report was from Table Rock, how you can hear they're chasing these 2 cars. And I don't want to start going off because there's been so many false reports, but there is confirmation of these 2 cars that were starting shit in Table Rock. And they were following them. So you're listening to these people following because they're starting fires on fucking purpose.
Right, and they're obviously CIA or something like that because they're not getting in trouble. And yesterday,
I don't know what it is, but so anybody can do that anywhere.
Did you watch Sickler in his interview? Dude, this guy's stumbling and
I don't know
the whole time. And I don't have no beef with him. He's a good dude, but obviously everybody who was being interviewed, like for the police department, they were all literally having to lie through their teeth, and they weren't comfortable doing it. And whatever was going on, they weren't happy.
Right, because they can't say, they're not giving out anything now because they don't really know, but they know certain things, but they can't let anything. It's all, and they don't because the media takes it and goes with it. And the media was so pissed off because they couldn't get into the zone to go. I just hearing the media go, oh, tell us the carnage. I'm like, shut the fuck up. These are people's lives, and you want to know what the carnage is. What's the loss? What's the loss?
Carnage porn. Carnage porn is almost worse than sexual porn.
Like, fuck. I'm like, you don't realize what these are. So you're going through these. The media's like, we can't get through. Right. You don't need to get through. You're the last person that needs to get through. You got gas lines that are exposed. You got power lines that are exposed. You got gas, you got fires that are still going.
We got hit hard, bro. By literally an act of terrorism. It really was. I don't care what anybody says, dude. Like, this place is floored. It's we almost
it's
so
scary.
Where did it start at? Did they have determined that
Dude,
yet, or
bro,
even how it started?
I'm not a fire detective, okay, but I wasn't. literally, dude, as I was coming down the hill, this was happening. Okay, I was
Right.
in
I saw your
Siskiyou.
thing. Yeah, I saw your post.
You saw that post, right? So I
Right.
was in Ashland, right?
Were you coming from the farm?
Yeah, and so I got stuck and pulled off the freeway.
How long did it take you to get back home?
Oh, dude, I had to go all the way around, maybe 3 hours. I went all the way around through Klamath Falls, like not through Klamath Falls, but through Dead Indian Memorial Road. How racist is that name? Dead
What is it
Indian
called? What's it called?
Dead
Dead Indian?
Yeah, Dead Indian Memorial Road. So I took that to 37 to 140. Basically takes a 5 to 8 minute trip, turns it into like 3 hours.
Yeah. Wow.
You're going around these mountains, dude. Like it's like Alabama out there.
So it wasn't like over here where they determined it was like a gender reveal party.
No, dude. So here, so I'm at the top. Let me finish. Yeah.
I was like, hold on. I was like,
yeah, let me finish. So I'm at the top.
I'm
at the top.
Just go back.
By the time I'm home, it's at my parents' house. So I figured there's somebody taking the bike trail and throwing shit off the bike trail.
Right.
Oh, that's what your post was about?
Yeah.
Because we have this greenway, and that's where this stupid greenway where all the homeless hang out and just fuck. Yeah. Anyways,
not just that, developers want the greenway.
I need it gone.
The people want to build houses in the greenway. So now, like, it's like, okay, dude, like the big boys come in here, dude, and like, who knows? We'll never know. But now, like, basically the whole town's gone, and it's like we can't even get any word of truth, and it's all local, dude. It's like, oh, we can't say anything. We don't know at the time. I don't even know if they don't know or they can't. I really have no idea, dude. The public might be too stupid. We might all panic.
And you know what's so bad, Edson, is, I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know how old you were, but when the earthquake happened, so we got constant news reports. Bam, bam, bam. They interrupted. We didn't have normal TV, right? No, here you still got soap operas on in the afternoon. I fuck you not. And so they got this fire going on, and then the next day, another fire happens over in Central Point, where I look out the window and I see this plume of black smoke, and I'm like, where the fuck is that? So the next day, they start another fire over in another part of town. So it's just like you're going, what the fuck is going on? And that yet you can't find the news isn't covering it. So the only way that I was able to get anything and notify anything was Channel 5 News, I guess, has a thing on top of the manor, which is where all the old people stay. And it's right on I-5, and it sits real up high, so you saw the whole coverage.
Nancy, I'm gonna turn you on to something. There's a guy, he's hecka good, right? He's on YouTube. It's called Agenda Free.
Yeah.
Okay? He's been covering the Oregon fire so well. Like I give this dude so much props. Like
But I do appreciate that chant that I was able to see that, and then I was able to hear the scanner, so I knew what was going on. So once that fire hit in Central Point, I knew what was, they're like, and the problem was it was going to hit the Pilot, the gas station, and they were worried that if it hit the Pilot, there was going to, the propane tank was going to explode.
Oh yeah.
And that was right next to Costco.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it was dude. It's like a war zone. I thought we lost Costco. I was telling people we lost Costco, dude. Then I realized again, dude.
That's crazy.
I bared false witness from listening to these from Gary from Indiana. He's not even from Oregon, dude. And he's posted
he was telling stuff.
Yeah, he's telling me things, dude. And I'm like, Gary from Indiana, you don't know anything, dude. Gary from Indiana, you always leave me down these internet loopholes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty scary around here.
So bottom line, they still haven't determined what the cause of the fires were, right?
No, it's a criminal investigation right now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez, like at least over here, like I was bringing it up, like it wasn't a gender reveal party. It's like, can we go back to just give a phone call to the people who care?
Who fucking cares? Right? What is this gender?
You know what I mean?
Who the fuck thought of this? Who? It's just another way to have a party and get gifts.
Oh my god!
That's all that.
You know, I love liberty, dude, but I really am against gender reveal parties as well.
Who the fuck
Some
cares?
idiot. I don't know who he was, but he was on the Hodge.
Pyrotechnics to and in the forest for really.
So this guy, the Hodge twins, were making fun of him. I don't know. He's on some show. I don't know what the hell show he is, but he was talking about these gender reveal parties and how it started a fire, and he was saying how you shouldn't have this gender reveal parties because you don't know what the baby wants to be. You know,
Shit.
it doesn't matter yet. You should wait till he decides or she decides what she is.
Oh shit!
Crazy.
If you're gonna take the ticket, you got to take the ticket. I agree, Fed. It's like, yeah, they're making it about them. How many parties? I was thinking about that. How many parties does a person need after they have a child? Parties are so exhausting.
They're a lot of work.
Yeah, you need a. First of all, what do they have? They have the what do they call it? The baby shower. Mm-hmm. Then you need to have a gender reveal party. Then after the baby gets born, like you have like
the christening,
the
baptism, welcome home party.
Right.
The first year is like,
and the first birthday.
Yeah, first year is like it's crazy big.
Yeah, right. First year is gigantic. Which don't even get me started on that, guys. I really am like, well, what day is our real birthday now? Dude, the day we were born or the day we're created? We're told that our birthday is one day, but I don't even want to really get into it.
Are you really good?
Don't get into that yet.
You actually know the day you were created? I mean, come on.
No, but to all the young people listening, if you are, I would recommend trying to know the date of fertilization.
Go ask parents.
Yeah, dude, because you know what? It says all men are created equal in the preamble. It doesn't say all men are born equal. It says created. So when the zygote forms.
Oh shit! What? What? Wait,
I'm saying back. Cancel gender reveal parties. They're not worth it.
Yeah. So basically, back to full circle. What a bad person to do this. And you know what? They probably want to kill themselves now, but don't. Because someone's going to make a movie about you one day, just like Tiger King. Like,
yeah.
Really?
You know? Yeah,
well, yeah,
it's going to be like the aftermath.
So.
Right. Like, that baby is going to grow up the most hated baby in the world.
Oh, my gosh.
But it was crazy. Did you see how orange it was out here?
Oh, dude. It looks like the Giants colors.
Dude. It was ridiculous.
It's like Mars.
I felt bad for you.
We didn't get too orange out here. It was a little.
You were under evacuation notice too, weren't you?
No, it never really.
Oh, I thought you were.
Grove was like, Elk Grove was just like, I don't know, dude. We're just surrounded by everything, and we always stay safe.
Yeah, the fields, bro. Those flooded fields keep you good, man.
I guess so.
But the farmers. Here's the deal. It's like once it gets to those private ranches with those big farms, a lot of them do. They put their own infrastructure in case there's a fire. Like, oh, dude, we're not going to depend on the fire department to put this out. I can't lose my almonds, dude. It'll take me 15 years to grow the tree back. No.
Speaking of almonds, Jay was going to have a friend help him do a repipe, and his friend's dad got sick, and so the kid had to go over there, and I mean, he's not a kid probably, but he had to go over there and tend to the almond farm.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I don't know if it was catching on fire or what was going on. It was a short conversation, but he was supposed to help Jay out, and Jay had to cry.
What was that series we watched with the almond thing? That was pretty good.
Have you watched? Speaking of sitcoms, did you get any new shows yet, Nancy?
No.
Have you ever watched Friday Night Lights?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
You haven't seen the TV series? Pretty good one. I got my wife hooked on it.
That's a great TV series.
Last weekend. It's really good. It's a really good TV show.
But it's old. They stopped doing it, didn't they?
It's old. Yeah, they stopped. I want to say it stopped in like 2010.
Oh, I know what it was. It was on Amazon Prime.
It is on Amazon Prime. Yep.
No, the one I was talking about, the one with the almond farm. It was Don't Let Me Lose It, because it was it's the guy that he was married to Angelina Jolie. Bobby, what's his name?
Brad Pitt?
No, not the other one. They had the blood. They drank blood together.
Oh,
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Right. So he had a show on Netflix or on Amazon Prime. It was called. It was pretty good. You need to watch that. It was pretty good. I gotta figure out what it was called.
Yeah, I don't know any of it. Oh, I started to watch The Boys. Was terrible, dude. I watched the first episode.
Isn't it a bad series so far?
I'm like, oh,
Bad
I was like, oh, wow. I was like, you guys are literally just came out of the box horrible.
It was a bad season so far. I watched. I thought they released them all at once, but I guess they released the first 3 episodes, and then
No,
today
it's you watched the other 2. The first one was unwatchable.
I watched all 3, and then today I watched.
Right, so I couldn't even
4.
watch the second 2 because I was like, this first one's unwatchable. Why even watch the other 2?
It definitely went downhill.
Have you
watched Cobra Kai?
Hollywood's.
Oh no, how's that?
Cobra Kai's really good. I like it. I really like it. I mean, I'm a Karate Kid fan, but I enjoyed it.
Speaking of karate and sports and all things related, dude, are you lifting, bro? What's up with your lift?
I'm always lifting.
Good,
What are you doing?
I'm lifting.
You were running.
Today.
No. I wanted to make it official. Again, check this out. Like, I go in there and I'm like,
going where?
I'm praying to Jesus, my Lord, because everyone knows I firmly believe that. And if you guys don't believe it, you should look into it.
You went into where?
The gym, the new gym. But I don't want to put them on blast. I don't want to put them on blast. I'll tell you off air. I'll tell you off. But but remember the other gym started this way too.
Yeah.
Okay. They're like, yeah. I was like, I noticed no one here is wearing a mask, is what I said. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that to my members. And he's like, oh, I'm the owner. I'm like, oh, you're the owner? He's like, yes, I'm the owner. So, like, before it was an employee who told me that, that made it seem like they were like, oh, I'm part of the military. My dad was blah, 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 blah. A bunch of lip service to get me to join. But this guy's like, no, dude, I'm the owner. And I've lost members because I don't want to make people wear masks. And I'm not signing my customers. So he's on the other side of the fence,
Yeah.
So I found the gym where it's like, okay, dude, I can go in here without a mask and like work out and get my normal workout on it. It's pretty good. But I'm still running. Running's my number one now. I like running.
No, you can't do it right now.
I did this morning.
You did? Why? Oh, you're gonna die.
I wore a mask.
No, not gonna help.
Yeah, because a mask. Yeah, I believe it does when it's smoky.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a double-edged sword there, wasn't it? Huh? It's okay when it's smoky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always say that. Like, if I'm out in the field, I'll always wear a mask. When it's dusty, I'll definitely wear a mask. When I'm out cowboying my horses.
What kind of mask do you have?
Dude, a red bandana, bro. Come on.
Yeah, there's no mask.
Get one of those honey masks, like the little ones, to go around your neck and just pull up and down.
No, red bandana.
Like I went into Lowe's today, and I always have my
style, bro.
I go to Lowe's and I have my mask as I walk in, but as soon as I walk in, I just pull it down, and no one's told me anything.
Right. It's just
I'm just walking around without it.
Oh, dude,
nice.
Elk Grove, they don't care at all, dude. I'm telling you, Elk Grove cares less than up here, bro.
Yeah.
No one in Elk Grove cares at all, dude. Like, there's heck of people over there that just don't even care. Coughing on stuff, dude. Like, Chinese people, I gotta be honest, dude. Shout out to my Chinese homies who don't believe this shit, dude. Because like, there is a population of Chinese people who always wear the mask, but then there's a whole other like parts. I don't know if it's the south of China or the country folk, but whoever they are, shout out to those Chinese people who just don't give a shit, dude. Like, and that was part of the thing. Like, I go out in the middle of the night, right, dude? It's only like, guess who's outside, dude? Bunch of Koreans. Like, shout out to the Asian people again, dude. Watching over the hood. I didn't even know we had that many. I knew we had one Korean family, right? Like, but nah, bro, they was out like ready. But by the end of the night, dude, they were like ready for all the tweakers. Like, I was like, what are you guys like in my head? I'm like, what are you doing up, dude? They knew it was me though.
Yeah, but we know him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, but dude, like I don't think anybody has been caring, dude, like about it. Like
no, here. Like I said, no one's ever tell you
back. I gotta say, it's like kind of cooled off too. Ever since the fire, people are more concerned about the fire than they are about their masks.
Yeah,
but you still see people in the car with their mask on. Like, your car have an air conditioner.
Like, you're the only one in that damn car, right? And you're gonna go home with these people.
right? Like your conditions your air. Like isn't that what it does?
I don't know. They're so
It doesn't do
stupid.
that. Only cool. Is it not conditioning your air to like with the like taking the smoke out? Am I stupid? I just like think cars like what are they gonna do with cars like magic? I am
No.
stupid, right?
Yes, but
Yeah.
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 Sorry, you asked.
Like in the movies when people get in their car, they're like safe.
Well, okay. So like
Yeah,
you said,
yeah, right.
in the movies.
Unless your car doesn't start in the horror movies.
But the
Yeah.
grabblers in the movie told me I'm safe in my car. They told me to
Yeah.
go under my desk. There's a nuke. I'll be fine. Quicksand is gonna kill me for sure.
Well, because quicksand is around here.
Hey, did you watch football, Nancy, yesterday with Tim?
No, first we watched, and I put almonds in my mouth. I'm sorry, so rude. But we watched Ozzy's biography. I highly recommend it. I enjoyed it.
I can't do that.
Ozzy's biography. Can he even
Yeah,
talk?
A&E. Oh yeah, he can. You see, people think he's got. No, he's talking. He's fully. Yeah, you can hear it.
Sharon kept
it
him
is.
pilled.
Yeah, didn't she
Sharon
leave
kept him
him?
pilled up. Yeah, she kept him pilled
She
up.
left
Dude.
them too, though. Didn't
Yeah,
she
but
just
she
leave
kept
them?
No,
him
they're
pilled-
back.
They're back together?
Yeah, they talk about all of the injuries. They talk about the bat incident, the dove incident, how he tried to kill her. They talk about his drug. It's all about his drug use, and the kids are talking and how it affected them and stuff like that.
So you
Pretty
made
good.
Tim watch this instead of football.
Oh, son of a bitch! Is that where we're going with this?
Wow,
He
fan.
watched
I
it
didn't even think
after
about that.
recording.
But Tim, for the record, he likes college.
And for the record, it really isn't football.
No, it was
Actually,
great.
you know what? Yes, I didn't. It seemed exactly like regular football to me yesterday.
I couldn't
He
tell the
showed me
difference.
the fans. He showed me the fans all sparked
I'm going to
up.
tell you.
It
I'm
looked
going to
like
tell
a
you.
high school. It did look like a high school game was going bad.
Yeah.
So what the NFL did, right, was they watched the NBA games and they were like, okay, dude, we can definitely not show any stupid fans. This looks so stupid. What do we have an advantage of? Oh, a big old field, a bunch of players. So they only keep it like focused on the field, so you don't
Right.
notice
Yeah.
unless you're like trying to be critical. But they did a fantastic job of like
Yeah, they
keeping
did.
it on the field.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, and like
Yeah.
there were some
They only
fans
showed it
there.
a couple of times, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it's going to be when it's quiet.
Well, I heard. I think you're allowed to have a certain amount of noise. You can't go over a certain like whatever their little sound barrier is that you can't go over, and they're going to really strictly like look into that, make sure no one's cheating. But yesterday's game was strictly just a crowd noise, and they had, I want to say, 16,000 fans in there. So you figure that's a basketball game that's sold out, but yes, it's in a closed arena, so it's different than open air. But I mean, and they did good. I mean, maybe they panned to the crowd. I don't know. Maybe I saw like twice. But other than that, I didn't see the crowd shown at all in the games.
Don't you think in the NBA they should have a heckler on the side, like heckling? They need to have like hecklers, right? Because like it's so boring that they could have these hecklers on the side, like annoying the players, and that's your home field advantage. Instead of having a crowd, like you put a heckler here and a heckler there, you just have like the hecklers and like give like young comedians a break.
So they had like I believe the Black National Anthem, then they had the National Anthem.
The black people have their own national anthem now.
I guess so. I never knew that. And then they had
Is it like from Wakanda?
I don't know. and then the teams came together and they linked arms on the 50-yard line all the way across. And then they said, and then the PA said, please join us in a moment of silence for a show, like a show of unity. And then you could barely hear it, but you can hear somebody in the crowd say Trump 2020. And then people started booing. And so a lot of these people think that they were booing when the announcer said, let's show a sign of unity. So all over sports today was like, oh, the crowd, the Kansas City were booing the players for unity. This is why they're doing it. But if you really listen to it, because my son showed me this morning, I was like, well, I didn't hear it. And then they replayed the game earlier today. And I caught it right at the very beginning. I was like, I want to listen to it. And sure enough, you can hear a guy yell, Trump 2020. And then you can just hear the people around him, just the little boos that they had going. But so they're making it as these fans were booing for the little moment of silence for unity. And so people are saying that's why we're doing this, because fans don't get it still.
Okay, well, I don't understand what
Kansas City
what
fans
I heard
just want
was,
football.
hey, I was talking. How the national anthem, the other team walked off.
They stayed in the locker room.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Kansas City
linked
were out.
arms.
Yeah, Kansas City was out on the field. One player kneeled, the rest of them stood up, and then after the national anthem, Houston came onto the field.
Yeah, so Houston can kiss my ass. I mean, really?
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah,
and Miami came out. Miami came out and said, "We're done with this little gestures of what? What are they doing? They're doing nothing that's improving the world, right? They're doing nothing. They're just showing something. They're not doing nothing." And so Miami was coming out saying, we still got to be involved in the communities that are affected by this, right? And go to the communities. And it all goes back to this guy that I listened to, Marcellus Wiley. He was from Compton. He went to Columbia, and he's all about fathers in the household. These boys need fathers in the household to grow up to be good young men, right? And good adults. And people miss that. They miss that point of the important part of a family being together. And he said, I'm tired of these excuses and excuses. He's a man from Compton. I could easily have went the wrong way. I went to Columbia, and I refuse to be a statistic and say that I'm oppressed because I did it. And so a lot of these people are so that's what he's saying. The money needs to be spent. If you're going to make a point, go back to your communities and really, really help out. Not because of the team saying, hey, we're going to go spend a weekend cleaning up the park.
Right. Exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly. So then you go with those things. The same example as you were saying about the you see how it trickles down, how they won't, the father, they don't raise the father, but when you say that, a lot of people get super defensive about that, right? But notice how they don't get super defensive if you flip it to a woman, because a woman that was raised without a father is usually what? They have father issues. So what are they? Become prostitutes. Right. They become hookers. But we don't. What about those ones? Same concept, same kind of thing. Where you don't have the family values. But see, some people get out of it and do it. Like that one.
So you guys agree that pulling out is the worst. That's all I have to say, dude. We need more fathers and we need more babies. That's my point all along, dude. We need strong, masculine men to have babies and take care of their babies.
Take responsibility. That's kids, it, man. Right? It's not easy. No shit, it ain't easy. Fuck.
People like Fed should have more babies, and because those babies take care of their babies.
I'm too old from
on the side. No, you know what I mean, dude.
I know.
For example,
so I spent my weekend today trying to make more babies.
Saying in general.
Make babies?
No. I'm saying no. That's not even what I mean, dude. Good. Like you have 3 children, dude. That's great. You know what I'm saying? Like people are having no children. 3 is a great number. 5 is great, in my opinion, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean it is what it is. I mean, it's meant to be. It's meant to be.
And then you take care of them, and you're a good role model, and then that's how we fix things.
But that's what I'm saying.
Right. You guys are 100% right. They're like, what we need is households with dads. But it's like, what do you do when you're fighting a whole generation?
Don't give up. Households that don't give up. Moms and dads that don't fucking give up.
Right. Yeah. But now we're flooded with society where it sucks because it's like a fight against welfare people who have like 4 or 5 kids and like get a bunch of welfare checks and live in public housing and like have kids with illegitimate fathers, and that's what society gets filled with. Right. So like we're like either we do it or we're going to be the last of some dying breeds, guys.
That's it. I mean, and like I said, Marcellus Wiley, I don't know if you follow him, Si, but he put on Instagram the other day, and he put father born in the South in the 40s, picking cotton in the summer for pennies, mother raised in Compton, having 2 kids by the age of 19. Not the yellow brick road to success, never claimed victimhood, instead committed to breaking a vicious cycle through their devotion to family.
Right.
He's a smart man, dude.
So you can take their little plight, you could take it back to the slavery days. The man and the woman stayed together with their family, with the so-called master, but they stayed as a family, as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
Can we say where this all happened, the destruction of it was planned? This was a plan against not just black people, because they didn't just do it. They just
people
didn't
go
do it.
People go in and stir the pot into these.
So the
communities.
African American community for the longest time had the people did not separate. It was unheard of in the African American community, unheard of in Hispanic communities. Like people did not. So it slowly but surely started getting introduced into the cultures, the prison, the drugs, after slavery, guys. They needed a scapegoat, they needed a new slavery. The scapegoat became prison systems, and so they had to put these black men in prisons. They had to make them illegitimate. They wanted these women then to like have the government be their daddy. You know, like, oh yeah, the government be the man of the house.
Money for a fatherless household.
Right.
Right.
Get more money. Yeah.
Exactly. They encourage you. They encourage the separation, for the man not to marry.
Right.
Like that is the Grabbler, literally the Growler, through movies, media, music. It just
how many baby daddies can you have?
Right. Well, and
Right.
and you listen to, okay,
and you listen
but
to the music.
you go to
like, who wants to
go to
be
the back
that?
to the 60s. That's exactly right, Nancy. Exactly what I was going to say. The music. Go to the music of the 60s, and like they're singing these songs that they sound beautiful.
Yeah.
But some of the words are like Stevie Wonder songs. You're like, oh, dude, he's literally talking about cheating on his lady, part-time lover. Which I mean, I mean, rock a part-time lover. I'm not hating.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like it got encouraged and into the culture with all these different songs, and you're like, oh wow, man, I didn't know that. You never heard that before. It's like it wasn't just I want to hold your hand. It was talking about it slowly started to become the destruction of households, and like the white trash side is like tweakers. These guys like the tweakers and the prescription drugs. And like one of my neighbors, man, during the fire, she was just like, she looks like she's put together. She has money, but she was as high as a kite, man. High as a kite. Like, like walking around. I can't even. Just like, and I see like that part of the culture being destroyed because
she
might have money. She might have money.
She was gonna go. She was gonna die. Is that what happened?
She might have money, but she's more miserable than any hood person I've ever seen in my life. You understand?
But you said she was walking around. Did she take all her pills? Did she walk the fire? You said she was walking around the fire. What was she doing?
No. Like evacuating her house, like a dummy. Like just like not even like. Dude, I know the difference between someone on drugs evacuating there because I've been through a fire and I was watching all my neighbors and I've gone through these type of things before. You know how someone even on fire acts? It was just like grabbing, not even really grabbing anything.
No.
Not putting anything in her car. Not even a coherent thought. I'm just like, dude, this brought this out of her mind. Because I'm sitting outside watching everybody. Like that's what I do. That's what the blog does. But that's what Mr. Was. Shout out to him, taught me to do, dude. Just sit out here and watch it. Like that's
what are you talking about?
I had a neighbor, God rest his soul. His name was Mr. Was.
So you have an old man on your block that was like.
Yeah, I used to.
Okay, so I had one too. His name was Mr. Casavo.
Okay, so you had Mr. Casavo, I had Mr. Was.
Mine was my grandpa.
Yeah, Eddie's his fan. Fed is his fan, actually. Your grandpa did watch everything, man.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, there was always that one, and people don't understand. I ask people that now. Don't you have one dude in the neighborhood? And they look at me like, "What are you talking about?" I go, "Oh, I forgot. People don't pay attention to their neighbors anymore." Okay.
Yeah, that's me now. The other day it was hella late and some Corvette pulled up and he's sitting like at the end of our court, like facing the park. And I'm like, who the hell is this Corvette? I was like, I know the house across the street and there's no one living in it right now because they moved out. They bought a house, so the house is gonna be up for rent. So no one's there. I said it's about, it was getting dark. It's like 8:30. So I'm like, who the hell is this sitting in my court, dude? You know, so I open my door, turn on the lights.
Someone casing the police station, dude.
Maybe. And then the other day, I want to say the next night, some other lady pulled into my court, sat there, she rolled out her window, started having a cigarette.
Like, that I understand,
man. Go to the
I
park.
understand
No.
tweaking. I understand tweaking.
But I was like, you can go park on the other side of the street. You gotta
No,
park
my
court.
my husband is that guy now because
Yeah,
there's
that's
people
me.
that go to the park and they park right here, and he's like, what the? And I've seen him over there too. So what happens is they're there early in the morning, and my truck's pretty loud, so they're parked there. So I rev it up and then I put my brights on them, pink.
That's
Like,
smart. That's what I
hello.
do.
Mm.
So I open up my door and I let my dog sit out there and I say, "Who's that?" So I make them bark and then they just sit there for a minute and then they take off. People just posted up on my court, man.
Right. What the fuck?
Trying to get into my brisket bank.
Yeah.
How dare
hang
you?
out in your
dude?
neighborhood. Don't come to my neighborhood. Hang out in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's my brisket, homie.
How you doing, dude?
Right. Those are my dry goods.
Yeah.
Did you like that brisket?
I did.
Was it
I
like
had to
honestly?
change my.
Look, here's the deal.
Okay.
First of all, let's tell everybody. So I made fed we had a cow. We slaughtered it. I gave fed one of the brisket.
I know he bought him a freezer, a brisket freezer.
I brought him a freezer and brisket. I'm a good friend. I don't brag about. I don't.
I know. I don't. Hey,
I left it.
You
remember
filled
what
my
he
freezer.
said? Hey, listen. He said
Bobby freezer.
he's a good. Remember what he said? He's a good friend. I have no beef. I've got no produce. I've got shit from him. He did bring me a bag of pot, but that was it.
I mean, that's like
And
if you say, well, that's worth more.
I know, and forgot the
that bag of pot. That bag of pot is worth way more than what I gave fed.
That's true. That's true.
If you want to weigh him on a scale,
I'm not.
Libra. But I'm not doing that. I love you, and the only reason I do that with you is because like Fed and I never get to see him. So when I go see him, dude, like I load up. When I come see you, I'm just like I get to smoke. Here, look, I get to smoke weed with one of my best friends. That's it. It's like that's all I'm thinking.
And you didn't. That's all I was saying. I wasn't trying to compare the friendship.
No, but like, I have so much stuff to
Check
give you.
one for Nancy.
And you did not. That's all I was saying.
It's not a check. It's a strike.
That's all I'm saying.
Now, what was I talking about? This was really important.
The brisket.
Yeah, back to the brisket. Shit. Dude, how did it taste?
So I was going to tell you, and you told me check it out.
No, I just wanted everyone to know the history.
Oh. Good. So it was usually a brisket has a lot of fat on the bottom of it. And so this was really lean brisket. So I had to change my cook time to it. Because usually, it takes 12 hours, 14 hours. And so I cooked it. Shoot, I think this one only took me 8 hours to cook. But it was really good. You saw it. You saw the smoke ring on it, dude. It was delicious.
That's grass-fed heritage beef, dude. It's not fatty. I don't know if the brisket.
So how was the?
Well, they probably trimmed the fat though when they gave it to you because it should have some fat on it, dude.
Bro, none of my steaks.
No, it's because it's grass-fed. Because it's grass-fed, it's completely different. So
it was like I thought I was gonna have to trim some, and I was like, wow. I mean,
so that's when I know what the flavor. So how's the flavor different?
It was great. I mean, it was great.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. We all loved it. The boys loved it.
Yeah.
I was feeding it to Sarah, and she loved it too. It was good.
Okay, because I had a skirt. Skirt steak. That was really good. The ground beef is fantastic. Do you ever eat the ground beef?
I'm gonna make hamburgers with the ground beef this weekend.
Oh, so dude, it's really, really good.
Nice.
It's really good.
Good.
That's my favorite part. I was like, how did this turn out so good? But then I Googled.
I used that beef stew for that soup.
Oh yeah, the beef stew is gonna be cracking.
Yeah, I wanted to put that beef stew in.
Yeah, we're trying to get this hell.
But I had to change my whole game because, like I said, I'm used to it being that slow cook. And this one was not I'm used to.
Did I lose you, Nance?
No, I'm right here. Hello.
Oh, you're an
echo now.
Oh, I'm an echo now. Oh,
Yeah.
One of us.
Is it me?
Blame you.
You're gonna blame me? I'm echoing now.
I'm sitting here the same.
No, I hear echo with you. I hear myself echoing also.
Yeah, you echo.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
That's
maybe
very interesting.
Oh. Is it bad now?
I don't hear you.
You're not echoing at all.
No, you're good now. Everybody's good now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody's good now. That was
good.
It must have been a Skype thing, right?
I guess.
I don't know. I'm moving in the kitchen. It might have been me.
It probably was.
No. Sorry.
Well, you got to set up a studio, Nancy.
I know. I have to walk around with my laptop.
So that's probably what it was.
Right. Sorry. Please forgive the.
Yeah.
I do have to make dinner for family. So in the middle of that. Oh shit! Getting the bacon out. I'm making breakfast for dinner. You always like that.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Breakfast for dinner.
So yeah, I'm working on my. Speaking of, I'm working on, getting my pork supply up. So I made a bunch of sausage. I bought a big old pork shoulder.
Nice.
I grinded it down, dude, and made my own sausage. I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No, I don't like it.
Why?
I like the ground pork. Hold on, I like the ground pork. I like. I made, and then I took half of it and made smoked pork with it, and then made gravy and all this different stuff. But I didn't like it because I bought this pre-made sausage mix,
Mhm.
from Sportsman's Warehouse.
Yeah.
No,
You mean
shout out
like
to
a
Sportsman's
dry
Warehouse.
thing?
Yeah, and I put it in the meat.
Oh.
It just tastes
Oh.
like sage. It's not salty enough,
Oh, yeah.
but it tastes like
Oh.
sage.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's all bad.
You could have done that
So-
yourself. You have enough spice. You had enough
Yeah,
spice.
that's what I'm saying. You could have made
herbs.
your own.
What the
sausage.
fuck? Son of a bitch.
I totally could have, guys.
Yeah.
I know. You were lazy. That was lazy.
I was lazy, so next time I will not do that.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean,
Yeah.
You wasted that. That was wasteful.
I did. I'm guilty of everything.
What's
I'm a
the
bad
pork
chef.
one?
What'd you say, Vic?
I thought you had the pig coming.
Do you have pig coming?
Yeah.
I didn't get it yet, though.
You didn't get it?
No, I was supposed to go grab it, have it delivered. I just haven't set that up yet.
No.
Because I'm kind of dude, I'll tell you the truth, dude. It's better to have somebody else feed them until they get big. You know what I'm saying? And try to work it out. The more you can get them big, it's like the hustle. You got to think every day, dude. There's like money. But now I got a bunch of pumpkins to feed them. If I crack the pumpkins open,
Yeah.
I got a bunch of pumpkins. And, the corn just didn't do as well as I thought it was.
No?
No, it did great on the stalk, and there were some big pieces. But then,
Mhm.
when you opened them, some of them were just like little pieces. It was like embarrassing. I was like, this is just better for cow food.
Huh.
Cow eat it. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
literally worth more for the beef.
Yeah.
So we traded all the horses over there. Now there's cows. There's
So
a
you don't
few
have any horses?
There's a few. I don't mean to say all, but the majority of the horses are gone.
Oh.
Yeah, there's 2 babies, 1 mom, and a dad.
And you traded them for cows?
Yeah,
Good.
smart, right?
Smart. Yeah, that's hella smart.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little bit more serious about the cows too.
Yeah, smart.
Of course, I got to do lavender. I got to stick to the lavender, dude. But the beef is big money, dude. No one turns down beef.
No. Not at all.
And it's expensive, right? It's getting more
Mhm.
expensive.
Oh yeah, that's fucking ridiculous.
I know. I got to go to Costco tomorrow and see how much a brisket costs tomorrow at Costco.
Oh, it's going to be $45 right now. It's
How
not so
much,
bad.
how much a pound do you think? Because last time it was only like $2.97.
I know, dude. You guys have better prices than us.
I'm telling you, Elk Grove, for some reason, man, Elk Grove is just, everything goes around us.
Yeah, it's got great. You guys got excellent prices. It's like the cheapest prices I've ever seen. Sometimes I go in. I was like, wow. I mean, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah,
grocery
you
always
don't want to
cheaper.
move. Why are you gonna move? Why would you move?
I hate Elk Grove. I hate Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
He wants to make
I hate
charcoal.
living here. Yeah.
Man's got a dream of making charcoal.
Yes.
I got a dream of making pickled eggs.
Yeah.
Well, I have dreams.
I have hella cows.
Oh my god, I want so many cows. I want to cut all their bones apart and make gelatin and sell people gelatin. Nancy, do you
Yes.
know what the percentage is of how much protein's in gelatin?
No.
98 to 99% protein in gelatin. So if you take a spoonful of the gelatin that I made at my house,
Gelatin of what?
because I boiled down the beef bones to make gelatin.
Ew.
No, it's delicious.
He said it was really good.
It's
Ew.
delicious.
It's gelatin, so it's coagulated.
Oh yeah. I love it. I love it.
Slam it down, Nancy.
I love it.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'm going all. I'm going
I'd rather drink than
super
that.
all that. I'm going this time to the gym. I'm going super all natural.
Ah, that's nasty.
So I need gelatin. I need gelatin to push me through.
Oh, that is. Oh,
Yeah, let everybody know. I got gelatin. If they want to buy a bone broth, because bone broth sells like natural bone broth is big.
Hell of expensive.
yeah. Bone broth is fine, but you can keep your
This
gelatin.
is bone broth.
shit.
It's the same thing.
Oh,
So it's
Just different name.
candy.
Oh,
It's like candy.
no, yeah, you're making it.
But if I give you a
like-
cube, you could I give you a fresh cube, right, from a freezer, you could take that cube, put it.
Oh
in
yeah,
your
I can make stock. I can make soup.
Yeah, bone-
Yeah, that's
right.
what I do with it,
Right.
but not like what you're doing with it.
No,
Oh.
I'm like I want all that protein immediately.
Oh,
Like I don't want to drink a whole cup of water. I mean, I
Oh.
do, but but the gelatin, like if I eat an ounce of gelatin, that's like an ounce of protein, straight up.
so nasty. That's a
No,
lot.
it's so delicious.
made-
You're wrong.
Oh,
You're wrong. It's so delicious.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if I gave you
I'm
gelatin
glad
sauce,
I'm glad you can take it down your throat.
no, but so like here's my thought, Nance. Is
What?
so like we're weights and pleasures. Like we got pleasures, but like because we want to have good food to eat right where we live. So I'm gonna.
We're not doing like whatever your little gel.
We're doing everything. We're
shots.
entrepreneurs. We're pushing each other to be
We're making
better.
charcoal and gelatin, Nancy.
And pickled eggs, dude.
And
What was the
pickled
other thing?
eggs.
Ew. Getting worse and worse.
Barbecue.
And barbecue.
Yeah, because all that stuff helps you get gains, and it's a pleasure.
Oh my goodness.
There's nothing better than taking your big old hand after you lift it and sticking it straight down a jar of delicious pickled eggs, and you take them and you shove it down. Just a
I mean, that was a good promo, but
That wasn't a promo. That was really what I was thinking.
Right?
Yeah.
Si, did you watch that episode I showed you on Netflix? The hell was it called? Chef's Table Barbecue?
Yeah, dude.
Wasn't she badass, dude?
Oh, I
You
like
watch
it.
that, Nance?
Oh, I loved it. I love her.
Wasn't
Oh,
it good?
I love
I
her.
want Sarah says she wants to take a trip, dude. So she
Yeah.
was ready to go last week, and she's like, "Let's just go." We were gonna drive to Texas before she dies and go try her barbecue out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That lady. Love that
You guys
lady.
don't want to go?
Yeah,
You stop
let's
at
do
like
it.
7 places, dude. I want to look at this ranch that I might buy in New Mexico, bro. 680 acres, dude, for $120,000.
Dude, let's do it, man.
7,000 foot elevation.
Wow.
Cracking, dude. It's cracking. in New
Cracking.
Mexico, dude. New Mexico has like different hunting laws, and as a landowner, oh man, you could just make your money for the land off of hunting. Everybody, I recommend buying properties for ranching and hunting.
Yeah. People don't want to believe in it though.
Oh no one's ever believed in anything I said. When I first got into the cannabis industry, everyone was like, "Dude, you're going to prison. You're fucking out your damn mind. How dare you go work at a dispensary?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
that? Like,
Now look at
yeah. Now look at me. I'm living with my parents, dude.
they're on every corner. Yeah. They're on every corner, dude.
Now look at me, dude. I'm living with my parents, man. How are you, dude?
Look how far I've come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you should go visit her, dude. That was a good show.
Dude, I'm so down.
Yeah.
Nancy can drive, dude. She has a big old truck.
Hey.
And it was perfect too because she was like, "No, we just rent a car, dude. I don't want to take anybody's car out there. We just rent.
Right. Why would you do
Yeah. We're in our own car. We just rent a big ass Suburban. Let's just go."
RV.
Because last time you had a bad
RV.
experience when it broke down off it.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun for you. Huh? You're like,
That
"I
was
just want
not
to go
fun.
home, dude." Jay, you didn't tune up your car before we left. Like,
That was
right?
not fun walking in the middle of Texas, dude.
Was it
Hella
hot?
far.
Was it hot?
No, thank God it was not hot. It was not hot. It was like perfect weather.
I thought you guys sent Buddy to walk.
Me and Buddy walked. Jay took the kids.
Oh man.
So when the tow truck came, the tow truck couldn't take all of us. So he's like, "Oh man, it's only like 10 miles down the road or whatever."
Is that what it really was?
Yeah. And so I was like, "Dude, take the kids. So it was Emilio and Jameson and Jay. So so they get on the, in the tow truck and they take off, dude. I was like, dude, the tow truck. I was like, man. I was like, whatever, let's just walk, dude. I was like, come on, bud. We just started walking.
Oh, dude, I would have been pissed.
It was a good time. It was fun. It was a good trip.
Sounds
Did
like
you at least get a free drink or some dinner out of it, dude?
Oh yeah. Come
Oh,
on, man.
perfect. Perfect.
Come on.
Yeah, you gotta rent a car and make sure you don't break down this time, dude.
That's what I'm saying. We just rent a car and let's just go.
Tell me when.
Let's just do
The
it.
girls dude, I told you, I said, the girls started school on Monday, right?
now they don't.
Immediately the next day, dude, they were like, we're not gonna have school the rest of the week.
But the school didn't burn down. No, I thought the school.
I have no idea, dude.
Were they going to the school?
Yeah, they went to school.
Oh, you guys are not doing over here it's called like the Zoom learning or distance.
Oh no. My kids go to school.
Oh,
man.
you think he'd let the kid? You think he'd let?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know the final verdict on that.
Yeah, dude. The final verdict was the school and I came to a the school and myself came. So I let them know that these children are my property, and they will not be committing a trespass.
Yeah, and so they're the only ones showing up, right?
No.
Oh, okay. So
No, dude. There's a bunch of little idiots wearing their little dumb shit masks, dude. That like. It's fine, dude. That's their liberty. Like it's
right.
It's the parents' liberty to put their kid in mass. But when you want to put my property in,
But remember what school your kids are going to, so you have that. You're paying, so you have that right.
well,
Yeah, you're paying, so you have that right.
So they're out of school right now.
Because I don't know.
They're enrolled. They're
right?
enrolled, but they're not.
No. I'm just saying school is closed down right now again because of the fires.
School's out for fire.
That's what he's asking. What are you? You're like.
Yeah, just told them school's out for fire.
Yeah, we asked you that like I don't know how many times, and now you're just singing it, motherfucker.
He knows. He speaks fluent, Cyrus.
I do.
Yeah. He knows school's out for fire means yes.
It took forever to get to your little fucking song.
Whoa.
Go ahead. No, I'm just saying let's do week 1 football picks before we wrap this up.
Okay, you guys do football picks.
No, Nancy. I want you to pick too. I just want you to throw a team out there. I want to see without you even knowing or whatever. You just pick a team, and we want to.
Yeah. I can't believe you only talked for an hour. I like that.
Isn't that good? I just want to say. I just want to see.
I can't wait to do this. I'm so excited about this. Let's roll, man. I'm so excited.
Okay, so we missed yesterday's game.
Better.
We missed yesterday's game, but I figured everybody would pick the Chiefs, right?
I would have picked the Chiefs, yeah.
Okay. I would have picked the
And we're going straight up. We're not going no points.
I would have picked I really would have picked the Texans if you guys want.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? You said that? I did pick the Texans to cover, and they were they were +9, idiots. So whatever. Okay, first game. Seahawks at the Falcons.
Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks.
I'm going Seahawks.
All right. Game 2, Jets at the Bills.
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 Oh, we're picking the same one.
All right.
We won't. There'll be some.
Bears at the Lions.
Oh, I don't know about this one. I'm just going to go the Bears.
I'm going Bears.
Lions and what's his name? Balls, dude. Because he wants the running back Balls, dude. Kenyon.
Who?
I forgot his. I have him. He's on my team. He's gonna ball. Carry on.
Oh, Kerryon Johnson.
Yeah, he's gonna ball.
All right. Packers at the Vikings. I'm gonna go
Packers.
Packers for Nancy. Oh wow. I think I'm gonna go Vikings. Sai?
I'm thinking. Packers.
Packers?
Yeah, return of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. All right.
We're still not going to start him. I'm still going.
Dolphins at Patriots. Ooh.
Patriots.
I'm going Patriots also.
Dolphins. Dolphins, and what's his name's going to ball?
Who? Fitzpatrick?
When you
Fitzpatrick's
say
gonna ball.
what do you mean when you say he's gonna ball?
Like he's gonna do hella good. He's gonna ball.
Dude,
Oh,
Balling.
okay. It'll be
Balling.
he's gonna, yeah. Miami's
Sorry.
Miami's coming out swinging, dude.
Remember that.
Well,
And they might
Miami's
win. And they might
It's
win.
gonna be a stunner. It's gonna be a stunner. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, we didn't think that." It's gonna be a stunner.
They might win. Eagles at the Washington football team.
I'm gonna go Eagles.
I'm going Eagles.
Washington football team.
I don't
Formerly
know
known as the
what the
Redskins.
football team is. Oh, the Redskins. Okay.
Formerly known as the Redskins. They are now the Washington football team.
Oh.
Who's starting?
For who?
For the
who?
Washington.
Haskins. Dwayne Haskins.
Washington's gonna win
You're crazy.
because him and Scary Terry had another year
Scary Terry.
together. They had another year to work together. That's like 2 college years and 2 NFL years, bro.
All right.
Okay.
Colts at Jags.
Colts at Jags. Colts.
I got the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these are harder than I think, dude.
Well, week 1, you never know. I'm
gonna go Jaguars.
Jags. I feel there's gonna be a lot of injuries in the week 1 because now everybody's going 100%. Browns at Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm going
The
with
Browns. You know what? Actually, let me go back. I'm gonna pick the Browns because it is 2020.
Okay.
And it is the Browns are gonna win.
Okay.
The Browns are going.
Hey, I tell you what,
Browns
Lamar
are gonna win.
Jackson's only losses are to the Browns and the Chiefs.
Yeah, so I'm picking the Browns.
Ravens, dude. Come on.
Ravens. Chargers at Bengals. Going
Chargers.
No, dude.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Are you really thinking about this, or are you just throwing it out there?
Dude, the Bengals isn't their rookie starting?
Yeah.
Joe Burrow?
You should drop
Right?
Carson Wentz and go pick up Joe Burrow then, dude.
Is Joe Burrow starting?
Yes, he is.
Is Joe Burrow starting, and then San Diego has a terrible quarterback.
Tyrod Taylor, he's not terrible, but they're
Tyrod Taylor's awful, dude.
It would have been different if the Justin Herbert would have been in it.
Absolutely. If Justin Herbert was in it, I'm going nuts, dude.
That's too much. Herbert.
Yeah, I think Burrow comes out and has a good game, dude. I think it's going to be the Joe Burrow show. I think the Joe Burrow show continues in Cincinnati.
All right.
Because you know why? Everyone's doubting him.
Yeah, no, they are. I mean, he's a rookie. I mean, they have a bad team, but we'll see. Buccaneers at Saints. I'm going Saints.
Saints. Oh, wait. Isn't Brady now a Buck?
Yeah.
I'm going Saints too.
I don't know. I'm going to go. I have to think about the quarterbacks. See, I'm not really.
Two of the oldest quarterbacks in football right now, Brady's and Breeze.
I know, but Breeze is a little. He's got some issues right now.
Little pansy boy.
Right. Exactly. So, and Brady's just a supermodel. So I'm going to go Brady. I'm going to go Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. All right, Bucks. Cardinals at 49ers.
I go Cardinals because I hate the 49ers. I'll never pick the 49ers. Never, ever, ever.
I think I'm going to go... shit. I'm going to go with the 49ers.
If it's...
You're not a true Raider fan.
I hate
it's
this.
not even
bad.
that. I just don't even see who's going to keep up. How you're going to keep up with the receivers on the Cardinals right now.
The 49ers don't have any wide receivers. So if you shut down Kittle...
I just see Kyler Murray, dude, as a good threat, dude. And then the running back, I forgot his name, but Drake, right?
Yeah, Drake, Kenyon Drake.
Great threat.
Niners defense is no joke though either right now.
Niners defense is no joke. I'm gonna go Niners too. Actually, I'm gonna go Niners.
That's a smart bet.
Yeah. I gotta until they show me they can do it. But man, Cardinals, I think if Hopkins can ball, bro. You saw, dude, the Texans, like, they don't look as good without him.
Yeah.
Even if they always
Cowboys.
did throw to him. So,
Sunday night game. Cowboys at Rams.
Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys also.
Yeah.
I know. I'm thinking Cowboys.
Yeah. Cowboys.
Yeah.
We got 2 Monday night games.
Two
Steelers.
Monday night games.
Yep. Steelers at the Giants.
Steelers.
Giants.
Cyrus.
Okay, Steelers. I was just joking. Come on.
Wow.
You know I was joking on that one, right, man?
The second, yeah. Titans and Broncos. I'm going Titans.
Titans. I don't like the Broncos. I just can't. Elway. It's all Elway. It just he was like, the team.
Where's it at?
Right?
Where's
like
it
a
at?
damn donkey, dude.
Where's it at?
Yeah.
It's at Denver. In Denver.
Yeah, definitely Titans.
Titans, okay. And our last game, though, even though we play Sunday morning, Raiders at Carolina.
I didn't pick Raiders. I always pick Raiders. I don't care about any
Raiders.
Raiders.
Me too.
No, but I have a reason to analyze. I'm not just saying that.
No, I
I'm
think we
just
do.
like,
No, I really do think we win this game.
Yeah, our defense. I picked our defense even on fantasy. Our defense is gonna ball.
All right, man.
Checks out.
Sizzling, Nancy.
I know I got bacon going. Breakfast for dinner, guys. You like
I'm gonna
this?
stop
I think
this
we
now.
can do a cooking show as we do this as well.
We will be doing a cooking show. Don't worry. We just didn't want to let the cat out of the bag so soon.
Good luck, everyone, with your picks.
Yeah.
Hey, good luck.
Guys, leave your fantasy comments, guys. That's like what we love. It's fantasy.
Yes. Have a wonderful
Okay,
weekend.
well, anybody that's listening in the Medford, Talent, and Phoenix area, please stay safe.
Hey,
Yes.
Si, what are you making this weekend, man?
Oh, we should start doing this. So this weekend, I will be making some pork ribs, and I will be getting some fresh salmon.
Ooh, sweet. I'm making Philly cheesesteaks.
Ooh, nom.
That's awesome. What kind of meat are you using?
Ribeye.
Oh, that sounds good.
What are you making, Nance?
I think I'm gonna barbecue my chicken. Then I make some good pork beans.
You're
and
you're
potato
eating for the
salad.
competition. Are you still eating for your competition, even though you're not
No.
having a competition?
No. No, but I still eat good. I haven't gone nuts.
Are you drinking tonight?
Yes, I have. I've
Good
had some
for you.
beverages. Yeah.
Me too.
It is Friday.
Me too.
and it's
I
been
wish
a
I could
stressful
drink,
week.
dude. I just get the diarrhea. How do you guys not get the diarrhea?
What?
I don't have diarrhea when I drink.
Diarrhea when I drink.
Yeah. How do you? I get it.
That's bad.
What are you drinking?
Same thing. You guys
Seltzers.
drink.
He's drinking seltzers.
Oh yeah, no. And then you need to stop drinking. You need to stop drinking that fucking beef gelatin. That's what's giving you the shit.
No, beef gelatin actually makes me feel good.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm
Okay,
gonna
my
go.
friend.
You guys take care.
I'll take a
Later,
picture
man.
of my beef gelatin poo for you.
Yes, have a good cooking.
All right.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Hey,
Take care.
catch you
Bye.
guys later. Love you. Bye.